Last year in Canada, a 24-year-old woman created an account of 1 million followers, helped Gucci to conquer the metaverse, and created a $30,000 revenue monthly solid business without leaving her home. In Argentina, a 15-year-old kid finished her 3-month digital fashion course, generate in 1 year 300,000 customers, selling 1,000 pieces per day, creating a $50,000 monthly revenue business without touching any physical textile. And me here, last month I bought the whole collection of Gucci for $67 in 3 minutes without moving my couch. So those are not fiction stories, are stories that we have in our daily business in Netizens with my team. So it's our daily work. We did it, we made to do that, so I came here just to give you all those things. I'm Costantino Roselli, I'm a best-selling author. I'm one of the 50 thought leaders worldwide in Metaverse, and I'm a founder and CEO of Netizens. And together with my colleague, marketer and influencer, Oreen, we will help you to understand, we will guide you to a new reality that is called Metaverse. I promise you that in the end of this presentation, you will know what the Metaverse is, you will know all the marketing tricks that you need to know on how to do business there, and of course I will give you all the details and the secrets of the stories that you already heard. So let's get started. In 2022, the biggest question in the world was what Metaverse is. But in 2023, that question changed on how to use the Metaverse in order to do marketing. Assuming the people that they already know what Metaverse is, but in reality, they didn't know anything. A fun fact about the Metaverse is that only the 95% of the people that they speak about the Metaverse are not, they never actually visited. So I will try to give you a definition, but I would like to guide you. So we will construct together here the definition of the Metaverse, and I will use the definition, a free translation of a definition that has in Wikipedia. So I will do it a little bit later, this. So I will start with that there are right now 100 platforms of the Metaverse around the world and more. And every week I receive a message from them to do a demonstrate to me about the Metaverse that they built, and they come with these things. And I say, do my avatars need a chair to sit? Or they come with this thing. And I say, okay, where do we will have the casual Friday? There is a restriction on what we will dress. There is a dress code. Or this one, and I say, okay guys, why do I need an avatar to go inside somewhere in order to see a video that I can see with the streaming? So what they have about the Metaverse in reality is completely crap. And let's go to the definition. So the Metaverse is a 3D virtual space that people can interact, playing gamings, exchange digital assets, and living a 3D experience using avatars. So let's visualize this definition about the Metaverse. This is a 3D visual environment, okay? And what was the next? The next one was about the digital assets. So I will use fashion, which is my field. So the digital assets that we sell here is outfits, okay? So that's the digital assets. And then we have the using avatars. So here are the avatars. And my question is to Mark Zuckerberg. Really, Mark? With investment of $50 billion, this is what you think to bring to the business, which is completely crap, correct? I don't get. So we'll come back. I will start again. Okay, so this is the correct picture for the metaverse. Okay, why? Because here we have all the elements, but we have also a variety of species. Because there are avatars, I don't need to bring the female or male attitude there, my physique there. Why to do that? And why to replicate what we have in physical world to the digital world? We have the ability to build whatever we want, and we just spend it to recreate ourselves. Nonsense. So here we can wear whatever we want, and we can be anything we want. And of course, this picture is really good because they have us here as creators, because we create this world. We are the creators. So this is the metaverse. Let's take it back. A 3D virtual space, digital assets using avatars. For me, it sounds like a great business, but in new reality, it's for the first time that we, as human beings, we are not on the center, and the products that we create are not exist. So it's not about another marketing tool that you put it in between your physical product and your human beings, but it's a completely different reality. So we create digital products to deliver it and marketing through digital spaces for avatars. It's not about us, it's about them. So here are 4 of my avatars. I have more than 30. This is a clue to think about how it's working. And I just put here only 4, just to give you an example. And the dress, the outfits that they have is not because they called or something that we do or to go to a gala, but because of the personality that they have or the things that they do. For example, Emily is not a ninja. She has the katana samurai swords because she is responsible to help people understand the technical things inside of Netizens. So welcome to what we say the avatars economy. And I will explain through gaming industry, because everything is coming from there, how it's work. I will give you some statistics. I will give you some data, because I know that you love data, if my stories are not convince you. So let's go. There are 3 billion gamers right now. And those 3 billion gamers, they spent $200 billion in 2022. And in 2026, it will become $321 billion, which means that you have to pay attention to the market, okay? It's not something easy. But the most important is this one, that they spent $50 billion on fashion items. And the most important is that those fashion items are irrelevant to the game's plot, which means that even if they don't spend those money, nothing changed to the game. So why they did that? Because the people behind the avatars are like us. We like to buy things not because we need it, but because we desire it. So if we are marketeers, all here, you understand the difference between the need and desire. And if you have a business that you try to sell something on need, then you have to close your business because it's not working. Okay? So another thing that I would like to tell, okay, is that for those kind of business, this is a stereotypical gamer, a young kid, okay? Yes, this is right. We have the 60% of those people are Generation Z and Generation Alpha. So we speak about kids that are 8 years old, that they spend money in mobile games, asking from their dads, I know how it's working. And the 40% are people like that, women, not only men or boys or whatever. Games is everywhere and is for everyone, okay? So let's go further on this, and we say that gaming surpasses all the entertainment industries, even the Hollywood, in revenues. So what the fuck the games have that they are so appealing, and there's number 1 in the category of entertainment right now? And the answer is freedom. So here is what to be in the digital environment, in a virtual environment, in Metaverse, you have that you don't have when you are outside. Freedom, which means no gravity. We can fly, we can do whatever we want. Diversity. I can be anything, not just to choose between a man or male or whatever. I can be a sausage, I can be an animal, I can be an apple, I can be whatever I want. I live the adventure without the fear of the damage or the danger that I will die because I'm immortal, okay? And then sustainability. I'll do it from my chair on my desk. I use only energy, so this is why in Metaverse we have 97% of sustainability. The 3% goes to the energy. But in the physical world, whatever job you do, you cannot achieve more than 30%. And if you achieve more, you don't have customers because the cost is very high. And we have inclusivity, which is this phenomenon of inclusivity changes forever what you know about marketing. What that means? In inclusivity means that I don't care about the origin of the people. I don't care about the location of the people. I don't care how old they are. I don't care where they are. So all those things are the categories that we have right now in order to build a campaign, okay? So I receive advertisings for the place that I am in the location that I put somewhere somehow, but it's not working because I'm not there anymore, okay? So how we go from games to the metaverse? So the Generation Z is the customers that we have right now, and they move us from the games to the metaverse because this is what they need. Okay, so let's see some facts of Generation Z. The Generation Z, they say that avatars creation is a self-expression like was the fashion for Generation X and millennials. So the people, the Generation Z, they don't care about wearing a dress to go to a gala. No, they care more about to create a personality, to dress that personality, to go and play a game or do a gala or whatever inside of the metaverse. The 59% of those people, they're seeking a job inside of the metaverse. They don't care about all the jobs. So if you don't find an employee right now, you know why. And the 79% will buy something if it exists in digital too, which means that if I buy something from you, but if it's not existing digital, maybe I will go somewhere else because I want to play with that too. And this is people, is the 50% of your customers, and this number will not go down, will always go up, okay? So you lose all the other customers that they say to you, I don't understand the metaverse, and you gain all the customers that they say, I understand the metaverse, because the others will go punished. And people change the goals. Why Generation Z, they did that? How we come here? Because the people change the goals reflecting new challenges. And we had a lot of challenges the last 20 years that they changed the mind of people of what they want. The first one was the climate change. If we don't stop what we do right now in the old-fashioned way that we did it until today, that we think that is a normal, we crash in the wall. We don't have any more environment to do our business. So we have to change, like it or not. The second one, it was the recession. In 2008, we understand something that we thought that it wasn't like that. And what it was is that our financial stability is not actually stability. So banks is not what we think about the money, it's something different. So if we want to create money and to have financial sustainability, we need to change that. Blockchain is something that we can discuss, not in this keynote. And the pandemic. The pandemic, it was the first time that we started to feel that we are not so powerful as we thought about it. We didn't have this evolution as we thought. The party is over, okay? So we are vulnerable, and we have to accept that. And those things are changed our mindset, and we say we have to go to the metaverse. We have to do something. You know, the metaverse is not compared with a marketing tool, an AI, or those things, but it's the only comparison that you can do with the metaverse is about industrial revolution. So we were hunters, and we hunted for surviving, And then we became farmers in agriculture. We learned how to cultivate the earth and to build societies around. And then Industrial Revolution came, and we became all citizens because we built our cities around the factory and our citizens' lifestyle. But the factory is gone. It's not anymore there. It's in our backpacks. And we can go everywhere, and we can do networks and connect with people. And what is matter for us is connection more than everything. And this brings the netizens. The netizens are the valuable nodes on infinite human networks that creates multi-personality avatars. And the netizens wants full immersive experience. They have a zero tolerance on experience. So all the metaverse platforms that you see right now is not what the metaverse is. It's just a glimpse of eye. It's just, let's say, an introduction of what is coming. It's good. We need it because we need the education, but it's not this the metaverse. The netizens ask to being present. You cannot be present if you don't have virtual reality. You cannot be present if you just play a first-person game, but you are in your chair and you just click some buttons. And they need to get emotions, so they need to be in the center of everything that happened and to be participate on the plot. They want to interact with the plot and build everything around them. And of course, they ask for sustainability. Everything that you see, all the visuals that I created here are coming from AI tools and Unreal Engine. There is no physical interaction. So this presentation could be the most sustainable presentation ever. So from hunters to farmers, from citizens to netizens. And I will give you now the whole story about the first stories that the details of the first stories that I created for you. So the girl from Canada and the kid from Argentina exist in Zepeto. They do their business in Zepeto. Zepeto is a game, a metaverse game, that has 350 million avatars, and they spent, in 2022, 3.1 billion on fashion only. Okay? Do the maths. So this is why they could build a business. We are on Zepeto, and we help those girls to build a business from their home. And they were there in their home having all the physical activities with their family, and they will be connected with everyone around the world, worldwide. And the story about Gucci is about how we bought, how I did it, because Gucci, we have some things to learn from them. So Robert Dreyfus, which is the CEO of the Metaverse venture, of the Gucci's Metaverse venture, says that Metaverse is not about marketing at all. It's a new investment that can bring unimaginable independent revenues to your pocket, to your business, if you see it as an independent value. And some lessons from Gucci is that Gucci understands two things. The first is the infinite customers. Why we have infinite customers? Because I have already 30 plus avatars. So you can imagine what happened. And I'm not waiting my avatar growing or taking an internship or to go to study or to, so you understand that Metaverse will come to disrupt everything that you know about normality. So this is what you have to understand. So infinite customers means that I can sell $5 per outfit, but I sell it to 1 million people in 1 month. So if your collection has 40 outfits or 40 pieces, then do the maths and you understand how much money you can gain just for 1 month. I will give you all the secrets here. So the second thing that everybody asks is, what about exclusivity? So how to have exclusivity as a luxury brand with a $5 per piece? Because you do a limited edition. And this bag, okay, so Gucci sold it in a limited edition for $5, but in the secondary market, that bag sold out with a $4,115 in NFT, which means that they have the royalty, and even today they take money for this sale. So, Metaverse Marketing 101. But to understand how to do marketing, the first thing that we have to do is to understand what marketing is. So for me, the most efficient and simplest definition of the marketing is that the marketing changes people's lives for better. So you sell something because you believe that this something will change the life of the customer for something better of the competitor, if you do the correct product, if you do the correct marketing. So there are two questions to do marketing here. The first one is, who's it for? Who do you want to change? And in our case, you want to change the avatars. Not me, but the avatars. My avatar doesn't have the same desires. I live here, or in Milan, or I'm traveling in Tokyo, or whatever. But my avatar lives in there, and its needs is completely there. They don't dress because they go to gala. They don't buy something or any digital assets to do something for me. It's about them. So what are desires? And to build the right marketing campaign there, you need to do two things, storytelling and gamification, nothing else. So if you ask me who do you want to take to your team in order to do something about in the metaverse, you don't need a marketing director, but you need a film director, you need a script writer, you need someone to build a plot in there. And you don't want a social media manager, but you want a game designer, because in the virtual reality, you need someone to navigate them in a different way, the avatars, not us. So it's a completely different business, a completely different reality. We have two realities right now, the digital one, the virtual one, and we have to project that reality to our physical world. And the second question is, what's it for? What change you want to cause? And on this question, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer it for you. I cannot give you a map on how to do it. I cannot even give you a virtual map to do it, because it's about you and your business. But I can answer of what I'm gonna do. And what I'm gonna do, what change I want to do, is to build a metaverse space with my team, and I help everyone to go in that space. Help everyone to do business in that space. So my intention is to change the people's life through metaverse. So how to use the metaverse and what you're gonna do in there is yours. It's your choice and always yours, so thank you.
Thanks very much.